as well. So, Tweet What You Eat is a simple web and mobile food diary. As the name suggests, you can update it through Twitter. So, I'm going to show an example by posting a direct private message of what I had for lunch today to my Tweet What You Eat food diary. So to do that, I type D for direct message, TWI, which is Tweet What You Eat's screen name on Twitter, and what I had for lunch, which were potatoes, orange juice, which I know was about 70 calories, and I can enter that with a colon like that, rice, and chicken. So, as you can see, you comma separate multiple food items. If you happen to know the calories for the food, you enter that with a colon, and I hit send. So in about a minute or so, that's going to show up on my Tweet What You Eat food diary. Well, let's take a look at the homepage of Tweet What You Eat. So right here on the homepage of Tweet What You Eat, when I scroll down, I can see what I call recently tweeting. So this is all the recent activity of members from the community. And one of the core concepts about Tweet What You Eat is that all the food diaries are open, which means I can click on someone's food diary and see exactly what they've had to eat. So Francisco 5 here, for instance, he has over 5,000 entries logged on Tweet What You Eat. He tends to add calories for most of the foods he eats, as you can see here, and he's kept 409 days complete tracking his food diary, which is pretty remarkable. I can add him as a friend here, and once I've added him, I can even request a comment on his food diary, which is great if you're working with a nutritionist on your weight loss. So we're going to go into my diary now, and we're going to see if those entries from Twitter have arrived. And they haven't, which is a total bummer. But in the meantime, what you'll see here is that all of these entries in my diary have a link for the calories. So if I click that link, it shows a list of all the food profile, or all the calorie values that people have entered for that same food. So Tweet What You Eat has the internet's first crowdsourced calorie database. And I'll refresh my diary. I can figure out how to do that. To see if those entries have arrived. But the point is that Tweet What You Eat's crowdsourced calorie database can autofill the correct calorie for the foods you eat. Okay, here you go. So, for instance, potatoes. I only entered calories for the orange juice, which were 70, but all these other foods have calories input automatically. And that's because I've either entered those calories for that same food in the past and Tweet What You Eat to retrieve that profile, or it's coming from the crowd, aka all of you. So one of the great new features that we've just launched on Tweet What You Eat is a health education program that happens in line in your food diary. So we're targeting nutritional tips, recipes, and photo food comparisons to keywords in your food diary. So, for instance, sausage has an icon next to it. Now if I click sausage, then I see a tip from Dr. Shapiro, who's a leading weight loss and nutrition expert in the States, on something about sausage. And in the back end, Tweet What You Eat is tracking the fact that I viewed that tip so that in the future we can make correlations between having seen that tip and any resulting behavior change. So Tweet What You Eat is more than just a food diary. It's a platform which we customize and white label for other health tracking needs such as diabetes management and smoking cessation. So I hope you get a chance to check it out, and thank you so much for your attention.